That's the sound of silence. And that, precisely, is the type of environment I thrive in. And while most people associate silence with calmness or serenity, I can assure you that in my culture, silence can mean a ton of different things, and it can be the most exciting, the most anxious, and most stressful moments of life. Today I'll be sharing a central part of my identity, and it's known as competitive chess. Through my speech on competitive chess, you'll have a better understanding of who I am and what it means to me. Now, I'll begin my speech by first explaining what competitive chess is. Second, talking about the people who share the culture, and finally, talking about its connection with me. Now, in order to begin, I have to first make the distinction between normal chess and competitive chess. Most of you are probably familiar with normal chess. It's a two-player board game where players alternate between making moves and waiting for opponents to make their moves. Each player starts with 15 pieces, and the objective of the game is to checkmate their opponent. On the other hand, competitive chess is quite different for three major distinctions. 1. Competitive chess makes use of notation, which means that you have to write your moves as you go along the game. Second, competitive chess involves the use of time limits, which means that if you run out of time during your game, you are inclined to forfeit the game. And finally, competitive chess requires the use of a rating system. Basically, a rating system determines what number you have. It assigns a number to you, determining how strong you are depending on your performance with other players. Now that I've established what competitive chess is, I'll move on to who shares in the culture. So, ever since the mid-1800s, when competitive chess was created, there have been an increasingly number of players that have engaged in this culture worldwide. In fact, according to Michael Weller, the associate director of the Rutgers University Writing Program, in his article, How Many Chess Players?, published in 2007, there are as many as 7.5 million chess players registered worldwide, and that number has continued to increase to this day. Chess can also be found in a community such as clubs. Clubs can meet weekly, they can meet monthly, they can meet annually, and in fact, I personally am part of a chess club known as the Pasadena Chess Club, which meets every Friday. We go there to participate and play chess, obviously. Now that I've talked about those who are part of the culture, I'll move on to why I am related to this culture. So, it all started back in the summer of 2010. That was approximately 5.5 years ago. And at that time, I was very interested in chess. I frequently played against the computer. And seeing the need for proper training, my mother got a chess coach, who then introduced me to the basics of the game. So he taught me a lot about the openings, he taught me a lot about strategy, he taught me about tactics, he taught me about endgame technique, and all of that sort. And from that point on, I reached a new level in my life, which was my first chess tournament. In my first chess tournament, it opened me to a whole new world. So, why is this important to me? Well, competitive chess is important to me because it has instilled many of the core values to which I live by, including patience, skepticism, and risk-taking. Competitive chess has also taught me about the importance of time, and it has also introduced me to many new people who have inspired me to continue to pursue my career in chess. So, to sum all this up, I mentioned briefly earlier that through competitive chess, you'll have a much better understanding of who I am and what it means to me. I briefly mentioned what competitive chess is, the people that share a part of the culture, and established why it's related to me. All in all, I'd like to say that competitive chess can be played by anyone in the world. It can be played by anyone of any age. It can be found worldwide. And I just have to say that I'm very proud to be a part of this competitive chess culture and share this treasure with millions of people that engage in this culture.